Right, so if you look around, you see some crazy weather around here. Record floods. Our village is built quite well so that the water is reaching up towards the houses but not quite reaching them. But there's other places where houses are underwater. We're in Portugal here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on around the rest of the world, but I'm sure that there is crazy weather situations, politics, wherever you go, and that they're related. And have you noticed how it just keeps going on and on? The last few years, there's one crisis after another crisis after another crisis. We're in a serious, big crisis. Each one of these things is not an isolated event. They are part of some serious unbalancing of the environment and ecosystem. But what do we do about it? And the obvious answer of fighting more for the environment doesn't work, because if we're fighting and stressing and arguing, we don't get very far, and we actually create a backlash of people needing to do things for themselves, for their own happiness. What we need actually is to go the other way, to focus on people's happiness, to focus on your own happiness, to do things that you love, to find joy, to connect with people, to work in a job that is your true passion and your true flow, and where you can really contribute. And what does that lead to? That leads to care. That leads to wanting to do something for others and for the world around. And not just, like, if we're doing this in a way that is effective and we're actually earning well and living well from things that we love, then it gives us not only the motivation to do something, but also the power, because we're then in with money working for us rather than us working for the money. So finding your joy is important, but also working collaboratively, cooperatively, in a system that is not about individuals trying to get as much money as they want, as they can, but about community working together, people working together and making a difference together. We need businesses, companies, cooperatives that work in harmony, democratically, with the community owning the business, not the money owning the business. It's a small difference, but it makes a big difference in outcome, makes a big difference in joy, as well as a big difference in care, in how much good that company does. And by the way, charities is not good enough. We cannot be focusing on giving, giving, giving. We must be focusing on giving and receiving. The idea of social enterprise is a really good idea. We just need to add one little step in there. Make sure that the enterprises are democratic. One person, one vote within those involved, the shareholders, not one share, one vote. The difference is between people owning and controlling the business and money owning and controlling the business. The mistake here is to think that because I am starting the business and I put the money in, therefore I should make sure that I can own it and control it, and so I have the stake of money, and we'll make sure that money controls the business. But then, as it grows, eventually you get bought out and money controls the business. Whoever had the money controls the business. And in fact, it controls those people, even though the people who have the money are then controlled in the sense that they need to keep the money in order to stay in power. So this actually forces people to be selfish in order to stay influential. Whereas if we make this ruled by community, make it democratic, then people can be generous, and it rewards generosity, and the whole system becomes a lot more generous. So little things, but it's quite a big difference, I think, in direction that we need to take. It's not about fighting for the environment. It's about working for harmony and connection, working together instead of individually. And we can at the same time be working on projects that are really good, that are good for the environment. But make them make money for you and your friends. Get 5 friends. 5 is a really good number for this. Start a project. Work together on something. Or at least get yourself in a job that you love and contribute doing something really meaningful in your little corner. And that joy will help you to connect with others and help others to connect with you and others to help and connect with each other. And that wave will roll on and help the world.